Good morning. Welcome to Chalice Unitarian Universalist Congregation. We are a community of diverse beliefs and experiences, nurturing the liberal religious spirit and united by our desire to grow in love and in service. Whoever you are, whomever you love, whatever your life journey, you are welcome here. Whether you gather with us every Sunday or once in a while, or this is your very first time with us, we are so glad that you are here with us. My name's Jessica Schultz, and I'll be the worship associate today. Our service is led by our minister, Reverend Sharon, Wylie. Our worship musician this morning is John Schultz. Our song leaders are Tina and Rip Pena and the rest of Unity Groove. And our tech team is Dean Gaudette, Hope Campbell, and Jake Dijak. And the choir will sing today. Our greeters are Susan Spoto, Paul Cartwright, and Debbie Ressler. Welcome to our Sunday worship service. Welcome to all of you here in the chapel, and welcome to all of you watching online. We welcome children in our community and here in our worship. If you would like to find out more about our programs for children, please see our Director of Family Ministries, Kathleen Swift. Childcare for our youngest children is always available during services. Today is our monthly all-church worship service when we worship together in ritual and story, moving our bodies and celebrating the joys of our diverse community. This is a special day here at Chalice. We celebrate those among us who founded this congregation. And if that wasn't enough, we're going to have soup. Chalice soup. This is our annual Chalice Soup service, and we will enjoy delicious vegetable soup together after the service. Many thanks to the volunteers who helped make this morning happen, and particularly thanks to Victoria Cagle, our head of the soup making process. The soup chef, is that like sous chef, soup chef? Anyway, and she and her helpers are working hard at work in the kitchen right at this very moment. If you are sitting, for those of us in this chapel, if you are sitting in a row that's not full, please consider moving towards the walls so that we can leave room along the aisle for congregants who may be arriving a little late in the next few minutes. We seem to have a couple of those every once in a while. I'm not naming names. We don't want it to be hard to find seats in the chapel. And as usual, there's some seats up front. So if anybody does come in, direct them up there. Also, as a reminder, please feel free to wear masks or step outside as needed for your comfort. You can hear what's happening inside while you are outside on the courtyard. We are always delighted to see newcomers joining us in worship. As a newcomer, you would probably be interested in some of the wonderful groups and activities we offer, which can be found in our email newsletter and e-news calendar. Online newcomers will receive an email invitation to join our email list after the service. In-person newcomers, if you haven't already given us your email address when you signed in, please share it before you leave. Our weekly email is the best way to get information about the mini groups and activities we offer here. And now, let's take a breath together. We begin our service by lighting our chalice, the symbol of our Unitarian Universalist faith. The flaming chalice was first used during World War II by the Unitarian Service Committee as a symbol of life-saving refuge for people who were fleeing persecution in Europe. In honor of our multi-generational community, we invite anyone here with a birthday this month, November, to come forward as you are willing and able so that we may sing a happy birthday song to you. There's one. Yay. We know we have a couple. Don't be shy.
In the background.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, we love you. Happy birthday, and may all your dreams come true. When you blow out the candles, one light stays aglow. It's the love light in your eyes wherever you go.
Now I invite you to join me in the hand motions of our embodied affirmation. We are Unitarian Universalists, Church of the open minds, loving hearts, and helping hands. We come together this morning in celebration and with gratitude. Today is our annual Chalice Soup service, a time to be joyful together. Our opening words come from the Reverend Allison Wohler. With thankful hearts, we have come together this morning to celebrate the bounty of the day, to bask in the warmth of this community, to share with friends the tides of our lives, to entertain perennially our hopes for a better future. We join together this morning, as always, to resist injustice and inequality wherever they may be found. Our hearts are touched by the human need we feel around us, whether far away or within reach of our hand. We come here to be together because this is how we believe our lives are best lived, in questioning and in conversation, in compassion and in service, in gratitude and in joy, in companionship and in love. Maybe for those of us who don't have babies in our lives, to be blessed by the sound of the baby. It is good to be together with you this morning. Let us worship together.
Please rise in body or spirit and join us in singing the hymn of the month, number 315 in the gray hymnal, This Old World.
Our story is called You Hold Me Up, written by Monique Gray Smith. She is a mixed heritage woman of Cree, Lakota, and Scottish descent. The book is illustrated by Danielle Daniel. You hold me up when you are kind to me, when you share with me, when you learn with me. You hold me up when you play with me, when you laugh with me, when you sing with me. You hold me up when you comfort me, when you listen to me, when you respect me. You hold me up. I hold you up. We hold each other up.
Whenever we gather together, there will be those among us who are joyful with happy news, as well as those who are grieving or in distress. Our challenge at any gathering is how to honor joy and sorrow together. At this time, we invite anyone with a joy or sorrow here in the chapel to come forward and light a candle at our altar. Parents, please assist your children if they would like to light a candle. Our congregants online are welcome to share joys and sorrows with each other in the chat box, and also to light your own candle of joy or sorrow at home. Reverend Sharon will lead us in singing.
I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got love like an ocean, I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got love like an ocean, I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got pain like an arrow, I've got pain like an arrow. I've got pain like an arrow in my soul. I've got pain like an arrow, I've got pain like an arrow. I've got pain like an arrow in my soul. I've got tears like the raindrops, I've got tears like the raindrops. I've got tears like the raindrops in my soul. I've got tears like the raindrops, I've got tears like the raindrops. I've got tears like the raindrops in my soul. I've got strength like a mountain, I've got strength like a mountain. I've got strength like a mountain in my soul. I've got strength like a mountain, I've got strength like a mountain. I've got strength like a mountain in my soul. I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. Story for us this morning, a stone soup story. This story is based on a telling by the Reverend Colleen McDonald. And I don't think we've heard this version of the story together since 2018. So it's been a while. So I need 3 volunteers. The skill you will need is that when you hear a certain word in the story, and you'll have help, we're all going to be listening for the word, you have a sign to hold up. So there's 3 different folks and 3 different signs. Come on up. Will you hand out our signs? Thanks. So you probably want to, stand. We're crowded. We tried to figure out, could we fit in hand chimes this morning too? But just try to squeeze in so you're visible. A couple other volunteers. Come on up. Come on up. So what makes this tale special is that I need you're going to help tell it. And there are 3 words that you're going to hear a lot during the story. And then for each of them, you're going to make a sound effect. So that's what the signs tell you. So when you hear the word hungry, our rumble rumble person is going to hold up their rumble rumble sign. And we're all going to go rumble rumble rumble, okay? And when you hear stone, you're going to stomp your feet. Stomp, stomp. Great. And then when you hear the word volunteer, you're going to say, I can help. I can help. Okay. Are we ready? Yes. Okay. So what are the words you're listening for? No, rumble, rumble isn't a word. I'm glad we stopped to go over this. Hungry, stone, volunteer. All right. This then begins our story of stone soup. A traveler reached a town late one afternoon. She had been walking for hours and she was tired and very, very hungry. Rumble, rumble. I'm so hungry, rumble, rumble, she said, but I'm afraid I won't eat because I have no food and no money. No food and no money. What was she going to do? As she pondered her predicament, the traveler wandered into the middle of the town square. Soon all the townspeople gathered around her, curious about this stranger. Hello, said the traveler. I've traveled very far and I'm really hungry. Rumble, rumble. Would it be okay if I camp here for the night? You can camp here, replied the mayor, but we can't feed you. We barely have enough for ourselves, let alone extra food to give to you. Oh, well, said the disappointed traveler. Wait a second. I know. We can make stone. More enthusiasm. Everybody. All right, there we go. Stone soup. The townspeople looked at the traveler a little to the side. Stone soup? It would be fun to see how the traveler pulled this one off. Okay, I'll bite, said the blacksmith. How how do you make stone soup? Well, first we will need a large pot, explained the traveler. Someone volunteered and brought the largest pot she could find. Great, said the traveler. And now we need some water to fill it and fire to heat it. Several people volunteered and carried many buckets of water in order to fill the pot. A fire was built on the village square, and the pot began to boil. The traveler was very pleased. Then she asked, "Please, may I have 3 round, smooth stones?" The townspeople's eyes grew round as they watched the traveler drop the stones into the pot. By now, everyone was hungry. I'm concerned that I'm just hearing 2 rumbles. Hungry should be more like rumble, 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 rumble. So everyone was hungry. All right. So after a few minutes of watching the stone water boil, a townswoman volunteered to add something to the soup. Well, any soup needs some salt and pepper. Oh, thank you, said the traveler. Stones like these generally make good soup, but oh, if we only had some other things to add, it would be much better. At that, someone else volunteered. It's not much, but I've got some leftover rice at home I could put into the soup. And she went home, got her rice, and threw it into the soup pot. Another woman volunteered to add her carrots to the pot, and the blacksmith brought his potatoes. Soon, every townsperson had contributed, and the pot boiled with a hearty, thick soup, enough for everyone to share. At last, the soup was ready. Everyone was so hungry. Tables were set in the square. All around, torches were lit. Such a soup, how good it smelled. But then the townspeople thought, wouldn't such a soup be better with that extra bread I had left over from last night? I'll bet it would be great, along with that turkey I made the other day. Finally, everyone sat down to eat, having brought what little extras they had from home. Never had there been such a feast. Never had the townspeople tasted such a soup. And to think, made from stones. They ate and drank, and they drank and they ate. They danced and sang far into the night. In the morning, the whole town gathered in the square to give the traveler a send-off. Many thanks for what you have taught us, said the mayor. We shall never go hungry now that we know how to work together and make stone soup. Thank you to our volunteers up front. Thank you to everyone for helping tell the story. We shall never go hungry now that we know how to work together and make stone soup. Each Sunday at Chalice is, to me, a little miracle, evidence of what we can do together. This congregation is in its 25th year of existence. Some of you all got together to make this place happen and bought this property and made it our religious home. Chalice congregants come together once a month to serve dinner for clients at Interfaith Community Services Turk Center here in Escondido. 16 Chalice congregants joined the Surfrider Foundation for a beach cleanup a few weeks ago, and we have another beach cleanup scheduled for a few months from now in March. We are gathering holiday gifts for 3 individuals served by Interfaith Community Services. There is 1 week left for signing up and getting your gifts turned in. Anne will tell you about that after the service. We hold each other up when we share with each other, when we learn from each other, when we laugh with each other, when we sing with each other. We hold each other up when we comfort each other. So we have a craft project to do this morning. And we're going to start it during worship, and then we'll finish it after the service. And I think that we're probably not all excited to do a craft project. So let's take a breath together again. It will be okay. Just like we can do more together than we each can on our own, sometimes we're pushed outside our comfort zone together, and it can end up being a good thing. As always, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. But what I'd like to invite you to do is to take one of the strips of colored paper that are on the table up front and write or draw something on it representing yourself. So it can be your name, or a smiley face, or a frowny face, if that's how you roll, or hearts, or cats, or whatever you want symbolizing you. And then after the service, Andrea will welcome your help in putting the paper together to make a paper chain, intertwined together, symbolizing how we all come together in community. And we'll find a good spot for it here in the chapel and have it up through December. So we have a small chapel, and you people love being crammed in here for one service. So it will feel a little crowded and hustly bustly, and that's okay. Just like with lighting our candles, can be patient. If it's important to you to pick out the color of the paper and the type of pen or crayon you want to use, and there's many more crayons than pens, so I encourage you to think crayon this morning. Then you can come on up, but if those things aren't important, maybe you want to stay seated and ask for someone to bring you a paper and some crayons to work with. For our online folks, please comment in the chat what you would like written or drawn on a slip of paper for you, and I'll make sure that we'll get your words or art drawn onto paper and put in the paper chain that we're going to put together. So, does everybody have those instructions? Are there any questions? Rumble, rumble. All right, John's going to play some music for us while we get ourselves organized and moving.
Please rise in body or spirit and join us in singing hymn number 346. Come sing a song with me in the great hymnal.
Today is Social Justice Sunday, when we donate our offering to a local or UU organization that makes a difference in our larger community. This month, our offering supports DRUM, which means Diverse and Revolutionary Unitarian Universalist Multicultural Ministries. DRUM, Diverse and Revolutionary Unitarian Universalist Multicultural Ministries, getting better, is the oldest and largest Black, Indigenous, and people of color-led organization in our faith. Undeniably, there is a growing threat that is trying to eliminate diverse voices, and it is getting louder around the world. We need communities such as DRUM to thrive, to provide welcoming, healing, and sacred spaces that will honor, encourage, and strengthen the lives and communities of care. To resist hate, to side with love. We have BIPOC congregants at Chalice who are DRUM members, and DRUM activities are open to BIPOC congregants whether or not they are DRUM members. When you give to DRUM, you are investing in the fabric of our faith, in the development of leadership, and in the future of a multicultural, multi-ethnic, multi-generational Unitarian Universalism that we can believe in. Your donation says yes to living in a world that thrives from our diverse voices and supports an organization that brings authenticity and humanity into our spiritual and religious life. Your giving builds the world we dream about and realizes your values in the larger world. Please text your donation to Chalice. If you haven't texted a donation before, know that once you text the amount, you'll get a reply with a link to follow to enter your credit card information. If you have already entered the information previously when you've donated, you won't need to enter it again. Please be sure to use the word justice after you enter the dollar amount to be clear your intention. If this donation is meant to be part of your pledge amount, please be sure to indicate the word pledge after the dollar amount. The phone number for the text donations will be on the screen in just a moment. If you prefer to make an in-person donation of cash or checks, there are envelopes and a donation box just outside the door because we kind of ran out of room here. And you can leave those donations after the service. Please give generously. Please join in dedicating our offering words with words of affirmation. We give to the work of the Chalice congregation. Our work weaves the fabric of love called community. To this end, we dedicate ourselves and this our offering.
In just a moment, you'll see the names and faces of the 25 founding members who are still with us at Chalice. Here is the story of our beginnings. This congregation was founded in 1984 as the Unitarian Universalist Inland North County Fellowship. You may sometimes hear people still reference UUINCF. That's what they mean. In 1989, a group split from UUINCF to form Chalice Church. And for 11 years, there were 2 UU congregations in the Poway and Rancho Bernardo areas. Eventually, the 2 congregations reunited, and on January 1st, 2000, Chalice Unitarian Universalist Congregation was formed. So I think the reuniting of the congregations is an important part of our story. We learned that we need each other for the community to flourish and thrive. Now, our 25th year as Chalice UU congregation is coming to a close, and January 1st will begin our 26th year. I am in my 13th year as your called and settled minister, your second called and settled minister. So I am blessed to be part of the ordinary miracle that is our community, and I hope you feel yourselves blessed to be here. And a special thank you this morning to our founders. We have given our founders who are here with us this morning, and we do have some folks online as well, but folks who are here have received a yellow rose in recognition of their special place in our community. So next Sunday is December 1st, the first Sunday of Advent, the 4 Sundays before Christmas. This year in December, our congregants, but especially our children, will receive a different bead each of the first, actually I've decided to do all 5 Sundays of December. So you receive a different bead for each Sunday in December to make a bracelet or a necklace. Just to celebrate the many holidays of the month of December. And as we enter this time of holidays with Thanksgiving this week, I just invite us always to remember that the holidays are sometimes an extra stressful time for people who may be grieving, who may have other challenges going on. So always for us to hold the complexity that we aren't all experiencing joy, or maybe even as we experience joy, also, time with family can feel complicated, all of those things. So let's be gentle with each other this December. So again, my little bead project in December. I hope you will come every Sunday to get the 5 different beads, or you can probably just ask me for the beads if you miss a Sunday. I'm not that rigid. And online, folks, I will keep track of you and send you your beads. Sunday mornings like these, hustly bustly, a little chaotic, hopefully fun, hopefully beautiful in their way. Sunday mornings like these lighten my spirits. They ease what is heavy on my heart, like gathering around a campfire, or going for a long walk with a good friend, or staying at the dinner table long after the meal is finished, talking and laughing. These times together restore what is depleted in me, and I find in myself the fortitude to keep on going. I hope they do for you too. May it be so. Amen, and blessed be.
Please rise in body or spirit and join us in singing hymn number 1010, We Give Thanks in the Field Hymnal.
Our closing words come from Deborah Burrell. We have basked in the warmth and beauty of this flame and this community. As the chalice flame is extinguished, let us carry its glow within. Let us kindle new sparks within these walls and beyond. Love and blessings to each and every one of you. Blessed be. You are invited to close our time together by singing the well. After our closing hymn, please return to your seats for a couple of quick announcements.
Please join us in singing the well.
Justice,
If you are still working on your slip of paper, you're welcome to bring that up and put it back on the table at the end, and we'll incorporate that into the chain. Looking at the requests from our folks online, I am seeking artists who can draw a dolphin and a hummingbird, please. See me after the service.
Hi, everybody. This month we had a really beautiful ofrenda, and a lot of people donated or brought up their pictures of their loved ones. And so the ofrenda has been taken down. We hope that you all enjoyed it. And so there's a plastic box with all the pictures. If you would like to collect your pictures of your loved ones, they're going to be in the kitchen.
So I just wanted to remind everybody that we're doing the Sponsor of Family right now for the holidays. The link is on the bulletin board out there, so you can go right now and sign up to bring a gift. Or you can do it online because we send you information in the e-news each week about it. We're sponsoring 3 families, 3 individuals. I just wanted to tell you just briefly a couple of words about each individual. There's Bill, who's 63. He has faced homelessness after losing his income. And with help from Interfaith, he's been able to secure SSI benefits and food stamps. He's a very social person and has enjoyed his time at ICS, or Interfaith Community Services. Gordon is age 53. He became homeless in 2012 after losing his mother. He's battled depression and anxiety, but through ICS has been helped to find stable housing and mental health support. And then Anthony, 40, has dealt with addiction and legal issues and has now been 9 months sober and is working towards a stable future. These people really need our I think, just show of love, that there is love out there in this community. And they're especially chosen by Interfaith as people who are really working towards a better future. So I just think it's really great that we're supporting them. And a lot of you have signed up already, and I really appreciate that. And there's still more room to sign up. So check out the link. Next Sunday is the last day, because that following week I have to take all of the gifts into Interfaith, where they will then wrap them there. I did that last year. It's super fun because they have a big party where they wrap everybody's gifts up that are brought in. So don't bring it wrapped, new and unwrapped and labeled for who it's for. Thank you. And Steve has a real quick addition to my announcement.
Yes, some people have said they had a problem with the Sign Up Genius. So if you have any questions about it, find me outside. Thank you.
Okay, you're almost done with announcements. I actually have 2. So this announcement is about our fabulous winter party that will be held on Saturday, December 7th. We're going to start at 5 p.m. with a potluck meal, and then at 6 p.m. we will start our entertainment. The chancel choir will sing. Unity Groove is going to be participating. We have some other fun entertainment planned. We're going to wrap it up no later than 7. So for all of you that have parties to go to afterwards, you will have plenty of time to get there. And there's also going to be time to get the kids home close to bedtime. So speaking of kids, this is a family-friendly, multi-generational event. So bring the whole family. Childcare will be available, and this event will be streamed online. And we will send out the Zoom link for that in upcoming emails. So let me take a quick second to talk about the potluck. We're so grateful for everyone who brings food to share, and we also want to be mindful of our community and label our food items so that our fellow congregants know what they can eat and what they can't eat. So we'll have some forms like this that you can fill out to indicate if something's vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, etc. But if you want to list the ingredients of your food item, that would be spectacular as well. So December 7, party, 5 p.m., food, music, fun, bring the whole family. Okay. So the second announcement. So in preparation, not only for the winter party, but for the holiday season, we will be greening our chapel after service next Sunday, December 1st. Greening the chapel is a process of hanging our beautiful evergreen garland along the interior of our chapel. So we'll need a few volunteers to stay after church next Sunday and help. We'll order some pizza, and we'll have fruit, juice, and cookies. And thank you for your participation.
Yeah, so I have 3 announcements, but I think you'll like all of them. They're very exciting. First one is, you guys might as well get set up here. The first one is I made cinnamon and raspberry rolls, and I also put a sign-up sheet out there if you want a set for Thanksgiving. Yes, you can sign up, and it's a $20 donation, but I didn't put it in the auction this year, so, but that way, if you want cinnamon rolls or raspberry rolls, you can sign up. If you're new today or any relatively new, just sign up. Don't worry about paying it. It'll just be our gift to pick them up on Wednesday at 1 o'clock at my house. You'll have to put your email down so I can email you. Most people I'll be able to find, but if I don't have your email, you won't get my address. So, okay. So the next thing, I have 2 announcements here, but we need a little bit of I think we need a little riff here to get things. Okay, so we have a new addition to Unity Groove. Jeff Hayes on keyboards. Okay, and then the third announcement is, so a couple of weeks ago, I sent out an email where I was looking for backup singers for a song. So I sent it out, and one person, Laura, who responded, she says, I'm in, but what's a nectarine singer? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And I went back and looked at my message, and my phone had changed the background to nectarine, so I had requested nectarine singers. So without further ado, we have the new addition to Unity Groove, the Nectarine Singers.
And we also have Don Griego, my father,
Oh,
joining
I'm
us
sorry.
on guitar.
And also, yes, thank you. Okay, ready? You guys ready?
I have to find out. Yes, I do, yes. Okay, our social hour will begin a few minutes online at this same Zoom link and in person in our courtyard. Those of you here in person might want to bring your refreshments. What?
That's okay, go, sorry.
What? Okay. The green room. You can visit with our online congregants in the green room. Reverend Sharon and I look forward to greeting you at the chapel doors to hear how the service was meaningful for you. Enjoy your chalice soup after you get to hear all this fabulous music. So, Victoria, you aren't there to make an announcement, are you? No, okay. That's Victoria. Clap for Victoria. Yay! Okay.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
1, 2, 3, good luck.